Speaking of what's happening and what's been going on, we need to catch up on how your weekend was. You're back on your feet after a 42-kilometer
As I sit down on the couch.
Well, hey, a well-deserved rest, even for just a few minutes. Courtney, tell us about this marathon experience.
Well, this is something we've been working on for about 5 months here at City, with Team in Training, obviously, in fundraising for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of Canada. Started all the way back in January when it was icy roads, minus 20, snow pelting you in the face like little rocks, all leading up to this past weekend when I was in San Diego for the Rock and Roll Marathon, and what an experience it was. Fortunately, we did have camera crews there to catch some of the highlights, and okay, there were no highlights, but just what happened. So this is a peek at some of my journey. So I just showed up here at Balboa Park with 30,000 of my closest friends as we get set to take part in this year's 2013 San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon. I come into this completely without having any direct relation to this this cause, but as I've progressed and as I've taken to meeting people associated with this, I've encountered some amazing people with some tremendous stories, some tremendous courage, and I just find out some of the people that I know closest to me have been touched by blood cancer. My girlfriend, for example, she lost a close relative to leukemia a few years ago. And so this has gone from being a cause that I'm just proud to support to one that I'm deeply invested in and deeply rooted in now. All right, now of course one big part of this whole thing that we do here, I know for a fact, is that you want to make sure that you're properly fed before you go, properly hydrated. I'm here at the banana table, I believe. These are all for me, right? Yes. Okay, good. So I believe according to the Canadian Food Nutritional Guide, this is what I need in order to have a successful race today. Thank you very much, ladies. I am really nervous right now. There are things happening with my body that I'm not comfortable with that are hopefully going to subside once that starting gun goes in just a few minutes.
3, 2, 1.
Kids, don't try this at home. Try it in San Diego. Wow. Oh, wow. This is like very Olympics all of a sudden. Hey, do I get knighted? Actually, I'm just resting. I'm so sore and I will never get up again. I'm going to be at the Team in Training tent, probably in this position for the next week or so.
Wow.
Yeah, they actually had to use a crane to elevate me out of there afterwards. I was not moving. I slept there overnight.
Was this your first marathon?
This was the first one, first feather in my cap, but just the start of what will be a pathological obsession going forward.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm already itching for my second one, hoping maybe to do one here in the city. It's coming up in August, and I'm already booked, locked and loaded, Team in Training, doing another marathon, Nike Women's Marathon in San Francisco.
Yeah, I got to ask you about this. No one's asking you about this. You keep talking about running the Nike Women's Marathon. What's the deal?
You know what? It is apparently. I had initial hesitation that you did too. Is it just open for women? But apparently they have opened the doors to men.
Okay.
They still have all these little quirks that are geared towards the ladies, such as a Tiffany's bracelet or Tiffany's necklace to everyone who finishes. And at the very end, you get to leap into the arms of a firefighter. So I'm really stoked for that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, true
what a
story.
Great idea. What an awesome idea. Why don't we do that more often?
I just find it to be misogynistic and sexist.
And awesome.
We're so proud of you. In all seriousness, Courtney, way to go.
Awesome.
Team in Training, as you mentioned, a fundraiser for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. You've been busting your butt for months, and you carried our flag proudly and did a great job. Nicely done.
We're definitely still looking for members, so log on to, you can find out information on the Breakfast Television website, as well as the teamintraining.ca website.
And it's open to whoever wants to get involved,
Absolutely.
right?
Come on board, Team Courtney.
Great job, Courtney. We'll be back. News, traffic, and weather right after this at 6:28 Wednesday morning.